back to StrongHighland.com and the weekly show. Right now we got Wacky News Views. I'm Pegg Star.
And I'm Cheyenne.
And this is our Wacky Views on the Wacky News that we found on Long Island and New York. Actually,
worldwide.
All over the world.
She's an idiot. It's everywhere.
Shush. Sheesh.
I hope you guys had a great week. Nice to see you guys again. All right, this is the start of our Wacky World News. All right, in Maine, well, this is my. As soon as she heard this, she's like, Cheyenne, I don't know, I have like a infatuation with mustaches and making fun of them, and also mustaches. I actually just tattooed a mustache on someone's finger, and I think I want to get that, even though I'm a girl. All right, Maine will be playing host to its first ever International Mustache Film Festival. How awesome is that? Part of its annual pageant that celebrates the bristly facial hair. The festival is set for March 30th this year in Portland and will feature short films with storylines that involve mustaches or a main character who wears a mustache well. I think that's fucking awesome. The Mustache Film Festival is believed to be the first of its kind. This year's 2012 Stash Page will feature contestants wearing all manners of all different mustaches, from handlebars to horseshoes. Then there's also the walrus and the Fu Manchu mustache. Yes. Look into it because I want to be there. It's too far for me to be there, but I will be there in spirit.
I just won't shave my mustache when I go.
Handlebars, who can't appreciate a sweet handlebar mustache?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. A Florida inmate is facing new charges after a strip search. I can't never say that. A strip search.
She can't say a lot of things.
Shush your mouth. Turned up a remarkable array of hidden items. Inside it, he had a condom that was closed with all these things. I'll just let you know what he found.
These were all up his rectum.
Yes.
Think about this when you hear about
the COs,
things.
when they did the strip search, they found it poking out of his hole, just so you know.
Turtle head
popping out. He had 17 OxyContin pills, 1 cigarette, 6 matches, 1 flint, an empty syringe with an eraser over the needle, a lip balm container, the condom, and for some weird reason, a CVS receipt and a paper coupon. Now, we were talking about it on the way here, and I think that he had...
She thought a lot about what was in his
I thought
rectum.
a lot about this on the way here. He had to, why would he have a CVS receipt and a coupon? He had to put the matches and the flint wrapped in there.
He wanted that Friendly's coupon in jail. When he got out, he was going to go right there.
25% off.
And this is what I don't get. The guy had 6 matches and a flint. Why wouldn't you just take a lighter?
If you could stuff stuff in there that high, you might as well just go with the little mini lighters.
Yeah, I mean, a flint? Like,
what happened if he farted and it went on?
We thought a lot about this, guys. All right, another jail story.
We have a lot of jail stories today.
After arriving at a Florida lockup Wednesday afternoon to begin serving her 30-day sentence for drug possession, Sarah King was placed into a female pod. Basically, it's like where they're all, staying. While there, King was strip searched by a deputy who asked the 25-year-old inmate if she had anything on her that she was not supposed to have. And, usually people, especially criminals, they'll be like, no, you know what I mean? No, of course I don't. She said, oh, yeah, I have those pills in my vagina. That's what the girl said to the deputy.
Just the pills.
Just say no. It's like, maybe she was on those, I can't lie for a day things.
Maybe.
That's crazy. She was instructed to remove the pills and give them to the officer. She had 8 OxyContin, once again, and a little bit of Suboxone, apparently. And
so when she was fiending, she wouldn't have withdrawals.
You're an asshole. I mean, you were going to get away with it, too. You were going to get away with it. Mm. That's why we have this segment.
Yes.
There's new stories every week. I love it.
And we have another jail story. It keeps going. I can't get over what people stick in their bums. I've been wanting to say that word. So, anyways, on Tuesday, a California man was jailed for a narcotics conviction, and this is what he smuggled in his rectum: a Kyocera cell phone, an MP3 player, earbud headphones, marijuana.
All up his butt. This is all up his butt.
All up his butt. Tobacco and $140 in cash.
I'm guessing that was in singles.
Ooh. Now, he would have got
Got a
away
big
with
bunch.
it, but the officer smelt marijuana coming from his cell, so they did the strip
his
search.
butt.
Yeah.
Basically. So that's I mean, that guy, that's a lot up there.
Could you imagine sticking the cell phone up your butt?
No. Can we stop talking about butts because it's crazy?
What?
Everyone's getting
In
a
the butt.
bad thought in their head. They're like, go on to another story, please. All right. I love it.
Yes.
James Dobrand from Ohio. He's 19 years old, and was collared, basically, handcuffed, early yesterday after workers at the Dunkin' Donuts shop had called 911 to report that a patron, this 19-year-old, had exposed himself and urinated on the counter and the floor. So basically, he walked into Dunkin' Donuts, dropped trowel, and just started peeing on the counter and on the floor. Well, I would be like, what? What are you
Obviously,
doing?
he was drunk or something.
Along with public indecency and criminal mischief, he was hit with resisting arrest, underage consumption of alcohol, aggravated menacing counts, and being a total
Asshole.
fucking moron. That was another thing that the judge slapped him with.
Oh man.
They should make that like a charge. Like, you're a completely fucking
jerk.
idiot. So that's your charge too, in the 7th
Absolutely.
degree.
And right now, we have a few people that are on the loose that they're trying to find, and it's funny why they're on the loose. Iowa police are hunting for a knife-wielding man who last night, in the middle of the night, robbed a novelty shop of a $250 sex doll. Now, he went into Romantic's Pleasure Palace around 3 a.m. I love the name. And he showed the female employee a knife, and she left. Now, at this point, he grabbed the doll, and he bolted. But what he stole was the Fuck Me Silly #1 model of the Mega Masturbator, which weighs 20 pounds, and this is how they describe it. Okay, just so you know.
This is how the company describes it like
yes,
this.
I saw the picture of the box, and this is what it says. The most realistic piece of ass you have ever fucked. And it says, slap that round ass and listen to the whack. It sounds and feels just like a real ass. Now, with that, on a related note, this week in Ohio,
This is another story.
Another
Totally
story.
different story.
It's the same item, though. Another man stole a tractor trailer and drove it through a sex shop so that he could swipe the updated version of the
Yep,
Fuck Me
I
Silly.
think it was the number 3.
He stole the Fuck Me Silly #3 Mega Masturbator. So you guys rock. What's going on?
It just came out and they needed some ass.
Yes. You have to see this thing. It's like this big.
And the best thing is he didn't drive like a car through the window. He drove his tractor through the fucking storefront window.
Not his, a stolen tractor.
That is awesome.
Yes. Gotta get that ass. Gotta get that ass.
Can you imagine seeing going down the road? Like, where's that tractor going? Oh, that tractor.
And he's holding this big box.
Yeah, just smashed into that porn shop. That would be a sight. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
I'm jealous that I was not there to see that. So basically, stores, whenever the 4th one comes out, this Fuck Me Silly #4, they
You need
better
to lock
watch out.
them up. Lock them up.
Get some
'cause the weirdos
security
are coming
guards
out.
because apparently it's a hot item. Oh my goodness. All right. This 32-year-old, he was soaped and naked. His name is Matthew Hicks, was taking a bath early Saturday morning when a Louisiana woman called 911 because he was soaped and washing himself in her pool. That's what was going on, and that's not it. That's because he was bathing in the woman's swimming pool. The victim said that he soaped himself up and then walked to her back door and started humping her back door while he was soaped. I'm wondering if that's what he used to dry off.
Could you picture the penis flapping against the window?
See, she always gives you I don't do that. That's
Because
all
these are
her.
the things I think of when I hear these stories.
When the cops asked him why he had humped her door, he said, "She saw me." It wasn't like I was doing it because of this. Like, oh damn, someone saw me humping their
How
door.
did you not see the woman in the window?
I was. That's what he replied with. Not I'm sorry or nothing. She saw me.
Wow.
Maybe he was excited. Maybe he was like, she saw me. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And our last prison story of the day. Prison inmates at Northwest State Correctional Facility, they make the decals for the Vermont State Police. Now, one guy...
These guys are awesome.
One guy actually went in to the computer and messed around with the decal. So on the decal, there's a cow, an evergreen tree, mountains, and 3, it looks like cow spots, but what he did was he turned the spots into pigs. So for those of you that don't know, a pig is what they usually, is a derogatory term
is a cop.
for police. So
it is a cop.
Yeah, so 30 patrol cars in Vermont are driving around with pigs in their decals by accident. But they said by Monday they should have new decals. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, cool. I wonder if they found out who did that. Like,
I'm sure they had to have.
That's fucking awesome. You're awesome. Usually we have one story that I go, you're fucking awesome, and that's that one this week. All right. A French health minister tried to tweet her way out of an embarrassing blog that she posted online, giving advice that homeless people should not go outdoors during the ice cold. I don't know why anyone, thought that was weird, because she was just giving advice to the homeless not to leave their homes when it's cold out.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Don't leave your mansion, homeless man.
Yeah, I'm sure that once she said that, they were like, oh, now I get it. I just shouldn't leave my house when it's cold out. They're fucking homeless, you asshole. And she said in the tweet that juniors, toddlers, old people, the sick, and the homeless were particularly vulnerable in times of extreme cold and should avoid going outdoors.
So stay
the whole
inside
tweet,
McDonald's.
not even that there's homeless people in it. It's common sense. Like, what are you? Don't go outside because it's cold.
But only the homeless
Old
people are
and
vulnerable
homeless.
to the cold, not regular people.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Now they know not to leave their homes.
Yes.
You're so smart.
Now, 23-year-old Carrie Hicks of Pennsylvania has allegedly urinated in a convenience store freezer, ruining $508 worth of cookies, bagels, and other baked goods. Now,
when it rains, it pours. We have like a few stories of the sex doll, a few jail stories. This is the second urination story we have this fucking week.
Yep, I can't make it up. She's charged with criminal mischief and disorderly conduct in connection with an incident early Saturday that I guess she did that again because she had 2 charges. But
and like
she
girls
actually
have it way
on
harder
Facebook.
than guys. Guys could just open the door and do that. So she was like
Drop
in
trout
the freezer,
in a freezer.
like
I would have had like stage fright because it's cold.
I don't care what the temperature is. If I gotta pee, I gotta pee. But still, like, there's bathrooms at convenience stores, though, and like, there's cameras too.
I think she was aiming for like the middle of the bagel.
I guess she got like something that she did not like, so she was like, you know what? These Eggos suck. So I got some nasty Eggos from this store. I'm gonna show them. All right. This is probably the 10th story that we have of in the past few weeks about people calling the police for either to sell them drugs or to complain about drugs, and people just don't. Maybe more people should watch our show and they would know.
They would understand.
Hey, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Don't call the cops.
So, if your drug dealer shorts you, steals money, or provides a substance other than the illegal one that you were looking for, do not call 911 and tell them. Suzanne Basham, 47, made that mistake yesterday morning when she dialed the police in Springfield, Missouri, to report that she had paid $40 for crack, and it was sugar. So she called the cops, complained, told them where the dealer was, and said,
like,
"Can
"We
you
don't
get
know
my
you."
money back or get me crack? Can you get me the crack?" So she ended up, they went to the house, nothing was there, and she ended up having a crack pipe on her, surprisingly, so she got in trouble.
Of course.
I'm telling you, moron, or being a moron should be a charge. First degree, second degree, third degree, fourth degree.
Absolutely.
However stupid the crime.
Well, now, I don't know if you know anybody that might want to throw frozen steak at their boyfriend or girlfriend because they can't fit their own bottle
I
of
always
alcohol.
want to throw a fucking frozen steak at her head. Don't tell her I said that.
Well, Edna Verdon, 47-year-old from Louisiana, was very upset Sunday night when she tried to put her tequila rose bottle in the freezer and it wouldn't fit because her boyfriend went food shopping. So her idea...
Usually that's a good thing. Boyfriends never
Yes.
go food shopping. So
Yes, but she was upset, so her idea was to take the frozen steak out of the freezer and throw it at her boyfriend's head. Now, that's no way to settle a beef.
That's like when the kid. That's like when the kid threw the taco at his mother, and he got an assault charge for throwing a taco at his mother. Awesome.
Unbelievable.
Awesome stories. All right. What? Okay. What? Okay. Detention for chronically late students is common. But what about parents in court because they are frequently tardy children? That happens a lot, actually. That happened to some parents in Loudoun County, Virginia. Public schools officials say that it's about the welfare of the children at the delayed arrivals disrupt class and basically are blaming the parents. Mark Denicourt and his wife appeared in court in Loudoun County Monday for allegedly failing to get their 3 children to school on time. We are the first to admit that we are not perfect and our kids are not perfect either. We are doing our very best and don't think that this case should be criminal charges.
That was a quote.
Yeah, if people are really getting... My parents would be jailed for like ever because I never went to school on time. That you cannot...
Yeah, how do you jail parents? I mean, I can understand. I think they're trying to just...
There's like
make kids
something
go
that
to
you can
school.
put kids on pins. It's called like pins. Like if they don't do good, then they go to like a... You know, like, I don't even know what to say about this because I understand. So,
Anyway.
I understand never wanting to go to school, and I never understand never having control of your kids. So, yeah.
Well, every week I do some kind of wacky list. This week, my list is a few funny oxymorons that I hear frequently. When someone tells you to act naturally, get it? Act and naturally. When someone is found missing, someone is a resident alien. Yes. Or someone gets a genuine imitation. Or what was it? The Peanuts? Peanut show when they said good grief?
I have no idea.
All right, well, whatever. A sanitary
No
landfill. When you're in a small crowd.
Yeah?
Butthead. Get it? Butthead.
She's an idiot.
When someone says now then, is it now or then? And if someone's passive aggressive, if they are clearly misunderstood.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yes, if they are part of the peace force, if they're wearing plastic glasses, if they're terribly pleased, tight slacks, and if someone is pretty ugly.
I never thought about that.
Someone's pretty
slacks.
ugly. Oh.
She's always got good lists, dude. Always.
Hey.
You always surprise me.
For those of you, if you didn't understand or you want to watch again, hit me up, Wacky News Views on Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And right now we got Cheyenne with our wacky joke of the week.
I felt like this just went because of all the jail stories. Well, God damn it, I gave it away. What animal has an ass in the middle of its back?
Come on,
A
anyone?
police horse. Get it?
The ass is on the...
But I hope no cops are watching.
And last but not least, before we go, I have my super wacky word of the day. For all of you Super Bowl fans that watch the Super Bowl, the word is super bowel, which is the crazy bowel movement you get the day after the Super Bowl after consumption of large amounts of chilies, hot wings, and beer. Get it? Super bowel.
One time we had it about like the hieroglyph shits. Like it's always something. I'm not even gonna name it. I'm not even gonna say it.
Hey, can't help it. With that, I am Pegg Star.
And I'm Cheyenne.
And this is Wacky News Views. And coming up, we got PT Spinner for a little bit. And we got
100%
JT Torres and Rick James with 100% PR.
Have a good fucking week, guys.
Yes, have a good fucking week.
Yeah.
StrongIsland.com, the weekly show.